Hi, and welcome to day one of the Feel Good Challenge. Movement has this amazing ability to shift our energy and make us feel better, and it's that feeling that we can take with us throughout the day. And if you're really short on time, it doesn't need to take a lot. Just 10, 15, 20 minutes of investment into a practice like Pilates can have such an impact on your well-being and just your life overall. So these next 5 days will hopefully start or restart a daily practice, and it's something that you can then continue beyond these 5 days. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start on all fours, hands directly under shoulders, knees are directly under hips, and we're going to begin by just taking the hips back, just reaching the hands forward, so we're not coming all the way down to the hips, and then begin to round the back, drop the head, rolling forward and lifting the head into this kneeling plank. Hips come back, reaching for your arms, a really good stretch here, and then roll forward. So we're really beginning to just get some movement into the spine, beginning to wake up the spine. Good. And start to stretch the body. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale as we roll forward. Good. And this time I want you to just drop the hips down, slide the shoulder blades down the back, lifting the gaze. And then let's take the hips all the way back. This time they're coming all the way down into child's pose, just stretching through the hands. Coming back to an all fours position, hands are directly under shoulders, extending the right leg away, extending the left leg, coming into our plank position, extending that right leg, pointing the toe, and lifting for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Place the foot down, change to the opposite side, left leg comes up for 10, 9, 8, core is engaged, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Place the foot down and just sink back into the heels. Good. And then let's come back to all fours. So from here, we're going to take the right leg and just extend that leg and lift. And then just bring it back. So extending the leg, inhale, taking it back. Exhale to extend, inhale, bring it back. Good. We're keeping the gaze down, so we've got that nice length through the back of the neck. Navel is drawing gently upwards, so the core is engaged. Good. Just a couple more here. Really extending that leg, reaching through the toes as you lift that leg, and then just holding it here. We're going to just start to draw tiny circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it here. We're going to extend the opposite arm up, lengthening through the fingertips of the opposite hand. So I want you to really reach along the length of the body and just hold it here. Hips are facing down, strong through the center. And then we're going to begin to take that elbow towards the opposite knee as we round the back. Just trying to keep our balance as we take elbow to knee and then extend. So inhale and exhale to extend. Good. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, reach away. Inhale and exhale. Good. Final one here. Hold it here for a moment. Good. And then take the hand and knee down. Good. We're going to extend the opposite leg away, lifting that leg, stretching through, reaching into the toe, and we're just going to slide that foot back in and extend. Slide it in for 8, 7, 6, nice fluid movement, 5, 4, keep remembering to breathe, 3, 2, and 1. And this time as we extend, we're holding the leg here. We're going to draw those small circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, navel drawing up, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hold it here. Extend the right arm forward. Reach through the fingertips. Reach through the toes. Hold it here. Nice and strong through the center. Try not to wobble. If you do, it's okay. Good. And let's take elbow to knee as we inhale. Exhale, reach away. Inhale, take it in. Exhale, lengthen. Rounding the back. And reach. Good. Okay. Give me 5 more. That's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. You might find that one side feels a lot more steady than the other. Good. And let's just take it down. Good work. Okay. So just come into a seated position on the mat. And let's just extend the arms forward. We're going to slowly begin to roll back onto the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae, taking it nice and slowly. And as the head touches the mat, just reaching the arms over, taking a nice breath in, and then inhale, and then exhale. I want you to begin to peel yourself off the mat, leading with the head, and coming all the way up to the start position. Good. Okay, so breathing in, exhale slowly, take it down, rounding the lower back. Nice controlled movement here. Good. Hands come overhead. This time as we come up, we're going to see if we can come up into our teaser position. So take a breath in, exhale, begin to lift, and then slowly begin to lift. If this is too much, just draw the knees in towards you. Good. And just hold it here for a moment as the feet come down, extend away, and then again, slowly return to the mat. Taking a nice deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. And begin to come up as we breathe out and extend. Good. Taking the knees. Good. And the feet come away. Good. Okay, so from here, we're going to do rolling like a ball. So if you've not done this before, I'm just going to talk you through it. It's a really good way to massage your spine, but it really works on strengthening the core muscles because it's all the abdominal muscles that you're using to control the movement. So we're aiming to use the core rather than momentum. Okay, so the start position, you can either start with your feet flat on the floor, or come up onto your toes. It's going to make it a little bit more challenging. The important thing is we want to keep this lower back rounded, and we want to really come into a C shape with the curve, and that's what's going to help us move through the position. So keeping the gaze towards the toes, and then take a breath in. Exhale, take it back. Coming back to the start, okay? Let's give it another go. So breathing in, exhale, take it back. Good, okay. So if you want to make this a bit more challenging, take the feet up off the floor. We want to keep the elbows wide. We're holding onto the shins. We're trying to keep the elbows in that position throughout. So again, really engaging through the center. You want to be drawing the navel in, really using those core muscles as we breathe in. And then exhale, take it back. Good. One more try. Good. And let's just place the feet back down on the mat, extend the legs, and then slowly roll down, taking the arms over the head, having a really good stretch here. And then let's just take the hands up towards the ceiling. We're going to place the feet close to the body. Inhale, tucking the pelvis under slightly. Exhale, begin to lift those hips, sending those hips high, pushing into the heels. Good. And then from here, we're just going to take the arms back and then take them towards the ceiling. Good. So inhale, coming back. Exhale, let's take them down to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. I want you to keep really squeezing the glutes. We're sending the hips high. Good. Couple more here. Good. And then let's just float the arms back down as we slowly lower the hips back down to the mat. We're going to take the feet together. And this time, if you want to, you can come up onto your toes. If that's too much, keep the feet on the floor. It's absolutely fine. Just go with where you are. So just tucking the pelvis under. We're going to send the hips high. Good. And we're going to lower and lift and lower and lift. You don't need to take the hips all the way down to the mat. Good. And every time we lift, we're really engaging the glutes. Good. Okay, so lower and lift and lower and lift and lower, lift, lower, lift. Good, just a few more here. Good, and let's just hold it here. Let's take the arms up and over the head and then slowly coming down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good, and let's float the arms back down. Okay, breathing in, tucking the pelvis under, exhale, sending the hips high. This time I want you to open and close, and open and close. Good, open and close, open and close. Good. Few more here. We might start to feel this a little bit more on the kind of outsides of our hips, the glutes. Good. Okay, couple more. Good, and hold it here again. Just taking the arms over the head, slowly returning back down to the mat, floating the arms over the head. So just coming back onto the toes, feet again are together, just taking the arms into this kind of V shape. Hands are pressing into the mat, tucking the tailbone under. Exhale to lift, holding it here. And then we're going to lower and lift and open and close. Lower, lift, open, close. Lower, lift, open, close. Lower, lift, open and close. Good. Lift, open, lower. Good. Keep it going. Keep squeezing the glutes as you lift. Send the hips high. Good. We're nearly there. This is the final one. So let's make it our best. Good. Open, close, lower, lift, open, close, lower, and lift. Good. Open, close, lower, lift, open, close, lower, and lift. Good. Couple more. Good. Let's hold it here. Let's take the arms over the head and just really enjoy this return to the mat, this slow stretch, the upper back. Good. Through the middle back. And then slowly the lower back returns to the mat as the arms just float over. Good. Let's take the right knee onto the left ankle, just drawing that left leg towards us. And then if it feels good, just having a little rock from side to side, stretching out the glutes and all the hard work they've done for us. And let's just take the left ankle onto the right knee, just swapping sides. And just having a little rock from side to side again if it feels good. Otherwise, just keep it in the same position. Just do what feels right for you. Good. And then we're just going to place the left leg down, keeping that right knee bent, placing the left hand on the outside of that knee. And we're just going to take that knee over as we extend the right hand along the floor and just taking the gaze towards that hand and just gently closing the eyes, slowing down the breathing, taking a few deep breaths here, pressing that hand into the knee, just encouraging that stretch, keeping that right shoulder pinned down to the mat. And as we breathe deeply, you might just find that your body just allows you to go a little deeper into the stretch. Just releases a little bit more. Good. And let's take it to the other side. So left knee comes up, right hand onto the outside of that knee, keeping that left shoulder pinned to the mat. Taking the gaze towards that left hand. And again, just seeing if you can encourage this stretch, pressing gently into the knee. You don't need to apply much pressure. The work here is really in our breath. So the more we can relax our body rather than trying to fight where we are, the more we can relax into it, the more our body just begins to let go a little bit more, just a millimetre at a time. Good, and just slowly begin to open the eyes as you bring the knees back, drawing the other knee up, and let's just begin to just rotate the knees around, just having a massage to that lower back, and then in the other direction. Good. And when you're ready, just rocking up to a seated position on the mat. And just finding a comfortable position on the mat, just taking your left hand to your heart, right hand to the abdomen. We're just going to take a moment here for ourselves, just closing the eyes, sitting up nice and tall, taking a full breath in, just pausing it there. Exhale, slow, release. Inhale through the nose, holding it here. And slowly, full breath out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. And slowly begin to open the eyes. Take the hands to the knees and just take the shoulders back and forward. And I really hope you've enjoyed that practice. I know I feel so much better for it. So well done for just investing that small amount of time in yourself. I look forward to seeing you for day 2. If you've not already signed up to the challenge, then please head over to thepilateskitchen.com and I'll leave the link in the description box below. See you next time.